But this is straight fiction. This is all fiction.
This is fiction, although some of the experiences of my life became the inspirations for fiction in a more abstract sense. Some of the celebrity, sort of the odd philosophical situation of being around celebrity and feeling more special, but knowing you're not more special, and seeing someone more famous and knowing they're not more special than you, but you kind of think they probably are.
Right.
That feeling is something I wanted to put into the minds of everyone who feels a version of that, whether they're very famous or a little famous or famous in their field or famous to their family. What does that mean to be celebrated, and when do you deserve it and when do you not? So some of the stories feature real people that I hope it's okay with them. Johnny Depp is in a story.
Right.
Justin Bieber is a character in a story about Chris Hansen, who has to go to one of his concerts with his daughter, and he's afraid that everyone's staring at him, wondering who he's going to bust. But you know, that was a story I wanted to tell about selfishness versus, you know, he doesn't want to go to this concert, but his daughter doesn't understand that. And when do you just suck it up and do it? That's what she said. I tried to put these experiences into these stories. So even if I felt them, they found their way into the work in a different way.
Now, do you have to check in when you use a real life person? Does somebody have to call Tony Robbins and said, there's a story here.
Yeah.
You may or may not like it.
Yeah. There's a story in the book called Walking on Eggshells, or When I Loved Tony Robbins. And Julianne Moore reads it on the audiobook. It's this very emotional telling of this woman who wanted to fuck Tony Robbins and hired Tony Robbins as her personal motivator to help her achieve her goal of fucking Tony Robbins. And Tony Robbins is like, I'm married. I'm not attracted to you. For a lot of reasons, this isn't going to happen. He says it in this Tony Robbins voice, though. And she is so intent on achieving this that Tony Robbins, the motivator, can't not do this. He's like, all right, here's how we make you irresistible to me. Here's how you break up my marriage. Let's do this. And, you know, it became about someone who can't resist doing his job well. So that one, I don't know what Tony Robbins would think of it.
But I love the idea of the fact that you, in that case, you write from the point of view of a woman. There's a lot of kids that show up, and kind of bright kids, smart kids, smart beyond their age. So, and most people, like I said, I think it's tough for men to write from a different sex or even age for men.
I think there are some thoughts that I identify with that they don't really feel like my public persona necessarily. That's why I have more than one Twitter. I have fictional people as Twitters when I have something I want to say as a 16-year-old girl or a 22-year-old African-American.
Yeah, you are going to get Chris Hansen to show up. You're going to be really careful.
I'm not trying to catfish anybody. I have things I want to say, and some of them became stories in the book.
Yeah.
So funny if I'm arrested right after this interview.